Oh, chat, almost forgot to record. Okay, Heretics on defense, EDG on attack, and we've got 4 ghosts against 3 ghosts. Wait, they don't walk contact sight. Okay. Dude, I thought he was going to walk in sight at one point there.
Potentially deadly approach to the round as EDG.
Oh, they take so much space.
This contact style is just in the meta right now.
Toggling of that wall.
Here we go.
Now the nade, the flash, the swing, Howdong tagged by
And this guy wasn't flash, so does he consider the fact that the flash would have had to hit someone and there's 2 there?
One for one. The paranoia is perfect.
That's bomb too.
Can they settle on this? They're all here.
There's 3 players that'll just fight this A ramp while one watches the vent.
A lovely smoke to re-clear A ramp. Wait, that's cool.
He does the damage, but he can't.
Wait, that's cool.
Now Patatek filling in behind it is Howdong falls.
Bro, the smoke on vents to clear A heaven? That's sick.
That was nice. A heaven control.
That was a cool call.
Patatek just tucked that entire time in heaven. While
Okay, 2-1 in terms of pistols. Obviously 1-0 for this map.
And honestly, Howdong, he jiggled that. He saw Woot there, but it was just still the mechanics of Woot that has been prevailing for this Team Heretics team.
Shower Natty, thank you so much for that, man. Appreciate the appreciate the 500 bits, bro. Can you do whatever?
How do you really handle that?
You do whatever thing you want next to it.
You really can't. And now for
Shower
EDG,
mate, thank you so much for doing that, bro.
You go A ramp, you have to be worried about that A ramp re-clear.
Right.
Yeah, it was only pistols, but you see the potential that they can do, the damage they can do.
Right, and the idea is that they brought.
They're allowed to death. They get a judge out as well.
But it doesn't seem like they're interested in A ramp this time around. They get the Orb B
and web wrap a bit. I did a little bit. Let me turn that more.
With the sheriff in hand, there's a slightly different re-clear.
Gets the info.
Okay, he sees one.
Very nicely done.
They know that's the lurk. We got wall over towards B, pressure. And this worked well against Omens. Well, this worked well against everyone, to be honest.
Silly as they were.
But I like the fact that Heretics had put the Cypher over here so they can see over the top of it.
Is what shined in that moment. This time, I mean, Rians, he doesn't have any help at all.
Shower, of course, dude.
Nothing.
Of course.
So he has
Thanks
to
for
really
saying
at
that,
least kill 2, 3 players even. Otherwise, EDG will have a free A site. On the minimap right now.
And a judge.
How many, chat? How many does it get? I'm saying 3.
Will be here.
Oh god, why did I talk?
There's perfect.
He gets the flash out.
That's all it is. So the judge will get picked up. The site will be open. Kong finding value, getting a little bit closer to that ult.
Dude, it's as soon as I talk, he gets the flash out. And they pick up a judge. Wait, this is actually really scary right now. He's in the best pos for a judge. Heaven, and then he can fall. Okay, he's now in a bad spot.
Because of the pressure from Heretics on A ramp. I mean, I think you heard that.
I like this from Heretics.
With nobody
I thought he was going to go here and then fall down to here.
A reposition, now tucking back elbow. The paranoia, again, is going to connect onto at least 2. But where's the flood behind it? The spit keeping them back for now. Forcing them to come out through
boy.
Woot creeping forward, Kong with the judge, finding value. They're able to snatch this thing back. Oh, but it's
Holy, they got close, yeah.
Disaster avoided.
Maybe a committed swing across was the play there, but he had no idea where this other guy was. Good amount of damage. They still keep the best 2 guns, but that's 2 down. That's a judge and a rifle.
Would he get 2, 3 kills with that thing?
Yeah. I mean, he's already 3 to a showstopper.
Yeah.
That's going to be big for the future rounds. Here's the replay. Nice shots from Chichu, too. And on the side of Heretics, it's this disciplined approach on the retakes. That's why they had so much success on the last map. I didn't really catch what he said right there, but I imagine it's...
Kind of messed up the muting on that one. Okay, going buy round for EDG, first buy round. And we got 3 rifles for Heretics.
Woot, he started
Smoke over towards B gets disrespected, and we're using Viper wall over towards A, double block vision, 1, 2, and then we're using the smoke over towards B, double block vision. So in theory, 4 people just for the Viper util. That is an unbelievable Omen flash.
They continue to impress.
That was a stellar entry right there from Woot. So decisive, so confident. He ran all the way from A site to get that.
Well, and the desk was talking about it, right? They've kind of gotten used to what these Chinese teams are going to want to play. These slow defaults at the beginning of the attack rounds. If Heretics can find the right place to strike, as they have been doing, as they did on Sunset, as they've done here, they're going to continue to punish it. And it's little things like that decision right there at the beginning of the round to pounce B main that will give them this advantage.
They're doing such a good job, Team Heretics. That's going to force the A split to walk up.
Double kill trip.
There's trips here, Doug.
30 seconds
A
left.
deep smoke into spawn. Heretics will have to
20 seconds, still double trips.
now gets through. Rien's finding a little space behind it as well.
Whoa,
Does Benji Fisher get
the
away with
distraction
that?
from
With the
spawn.
ghost. Is he able to upgrade a weapon? Yeah, he is.
10
10
seconds.
seconds left.
Spike.
Spike's out of reach.
Spike,
Smoggy's gonna
guys.
have to push his way through it just to pick it
Damn,
up.
bro.
One
Shout out
kill
to,
found.
I mean, shout out to
But that's
Benji,
another
but
round
also
away,
shout out to
Heretics.
Patty. Like, that bait at spawn was unreal.
That's perfect.
EDG.
And they keep 2 of the
They're
guns
kicking
as well, so their
themselves
money's really
for
good.
losing that round.
And they must have Razor
Benji
almost,
Fishy
yeah,
with
one
the
away.
Ghost and elbow. I thought it was
Benji
over
on A site.
once Rien's ran through
Dude just
that
locks
smoke.
it down.
Here's that
But I'm telling you,
proactive
this
start to
was
the
so
round.
much down to Patty. It's double
Where
side
Kankan
shot,
saw
right?
nothing on a screen.
Yeah, look at the timing of it.
Yeah.
For him to get away with that. And it was off of, I believe it was Patatek who was spamming the smoke from spawn.
That little
caused the
distraction.
turn, and that was all it was.
Yeah. And EDG, they picked the right site. They actually went the right site. It's just they just got baffled by the crossfire from spawn and elbow.
So they're back to pistols. All towards A right now.
And they're making it seem like it's just a cypher lure. But again,
The proactivity.
oh my god.
is so clean.
He's
And
so
yeah, it's just
good.
against pistols this time, but they're decisive
Whoa.
in every decision they make.
Wait, that's a
Smoggy
big
with
kill on
really
sight.
quick kills to switch it back. Gets
Whoa.
him into heaven, punishes Patatek.
He did so much
Rien's
as
on
well.
the
He did
trade.
120.
2v2 now as Kong is spotted.
Might just be a solo run from
Look at the back
Smoggy
end
there.
for the swing.
He knows he's low.
Daring the challenge. As the wall goes up, Rien's finds safe passage. Not able to land on Benji Fishy, who continues to be a problem. Chichu with the Sheriff in a 1v2. Rien's weak. Oh my gosh, that was the weak one!
Whoa, Benji.
Chichu's not able to land the shots as Benji cleans it up.
Yeah, nice attempt from
EDG are
Smoggy
doing
there. At
so
least did a
much
good amount of
on
damage.
these eco rounds, and they're getting the bomb down on top of it. So yeah, it's helping their economy, but it's coming down to these 2v2s that are just not going their way. They're trying their darnest. I mean, Smoggy this round,
The wall.
upgrade into heaven. With
Yeah,
the omen.
it was a little bit
So
weird
clean.
because it's
Oh my
like
gosh.
the
He
guy,
almost got that last kill
the
too.
guy
And if he gets
on
that,
ramp
it's over.
probably
He
doesn't
just
want
went
this guy to
for
pop
5.
the wall up
That was not the case though. And
because he had him locked in with the low HP.
that's that 4-round mark for Heretics, causing a timeout for EDG.
Just like Sunset.
So similar. It honestly feels like the exact same map that we're watching right now. Slow approaches in the early round from EDG. This time around, though I think that they're picking the right sites a lot more than the last map. But I mean, it's just like heroics from Heretics. They're playing off of each other so well.
And I think it goes back to a word that you and I have used a lot throughout this tournament, and that's disruption.
Yeah.
That just really feels like the approach for Heretics here. Don't let them settle into that slow, defaulty attack approach. Don't let them settle into feeling out the map and then striking where they want. If you're going to take the fight to them, if you're not going to allow them to settle in, you're going to leave EDG in fits, and that's exactly what Heretics have done here.
Yeah, and that slow approach is how G2 absolutely destroyed Heretics. They completely dismantled them. They manipulated them around the map. They had them run circles around the map.
Right.
So now, I mean, the name of the game is proactivity based on any spot that EDG are even making noise. In this case, it was off of a Cypher trip, but they don't even care if it's a lurker, if it's the main pack. They're gonna take that fight aggressively. So for EDG, they might need to try to bait out that trap utility, act like you're taking space and hold for the reclear. Maybe then you can get a punish. But sometimes it can be so hard, especially with Heretics. They're just on point right now with their mechanics. Their aim is, they're just dialed in on their crosshair.
Chichu has thrown this orb a couple of rounds now.
He's
I mean,
ready to just
everyone's
go for
gonna
another
have to be on
aggressive
top
play
of the
here with
fact
Rocket.
that they're one away.
And
That's
it's
why they're
off of the
fighting
cat
heavy
again.
for the orb over towards A. They do
Just
dog
like
deep,
Sunset.
they break the camera, protecting orb on A and this
So
orb
that
on B
orb-
as
that orb
well.
going up and down suggests that
Where we
somebody
got
could have
camera,
crossed
and then we're
back
gonna have a
behind the
raise
box
close that can
you see on your
stop
screens
it with
right now.
nade or insta pop ult.
That's why Woot has to be a little cautious.
So I love the setup from
EDG need to
Heretics at
back
the
up
moment.
Right now, they understand the showstoppers
Just
there.
understanding-
But if I'm
yeah.
Woot right now, showing that
There's
room
no
position,
in the
they're
room.
already going
Got
back to A.
He should never.
Or at least going
You
towards
shouldn't
mid.
boombot it. You want
Nah,
to
never.
just trap
He
play
holds a little
the...
bit longer because the
Yeah.
orb has gone back up B. EDG.
Especially when he has
wanting to
Razor.
explore the middle of the map here.
Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't do it.
With Pad Attack close by and Benji Fishy, who again has just been such a thorn in their side.
What's the
Can they
timing?
punish
Like,
this?
does
Gun spotted. Rocket
Patty
out,
goes
not
for it?
connecting. Pad
Where the
Attack
hell
will
did that
fall.
Razor go as well?
Now the neural theft. Slowing things down even more. Giving EDG even more options. Smoggy has already gotten back B. Benji Fishy, the only one who's close by. Spam connecting a little
Hard
bit.
retake.
But the site is theirs. Oh, the flash is so perfect.
Oh,
Conker can't see a thing
yeah,
with
they
Smoggy,
bailed him
nobody
out. It's a
can.
lovely
And they
Omen flash
connect.
again. Smoggy's doing bits right
EDG
now.
with a big advantage here, but slow it down. There's no way Woot pulls off this 1v3 with 11 HP. No shot at all.
I'm a rebuy. Double
Another
gun rebuy
proper
though,
close
so
plan for
money-wise,
EDG.
not too bad. But
They
yeah,
look
I
so
agree
good
with
in those
Weber
moments
here.
when they get the bomb down
They
and
had like a
they're
really
kind
good
of
setup for
freezing
this
the
orb,
round.
and it's all about
In this case,
literally
Heretics,
just
yeah, they got
trap
that
play over
nice
towards
pop
B.
flash
If he
brilliance, but
taps
their
it, then he
players
can just
really
insta ult.
waiting. Anti, they're playing anti, they're waiting even this. As everyone is
That
taking
kind of
B
crumbles
heavy
once he uses
control.
the boombot.
Howdong just holds for that vent push out, and I mean, that was all she wrote. I mean, it was a really clean post plan from EDG.
Yeah, but the problem is they haven't been able to get into those post-play
Yeah.
situations. I think they've got to solve that piece of the equation because you're right. When they get there, they look comfortable. When they have time to set up, when they're playing the game, the rounds at their timing, it's great.
And they were fortunate that that showstopper from Woot didn't connect because everyone was
We only got
on
one person that
in such
gets
a tight
wrecked
area
money-wise. I mean, EDG,
All Cypher
all in the
UTLA,
worst spot.
most of the presence of Heretics there as well. And it's just Boo who's got a Sheriff playing mid.
It's a really scrappy buy from Heretics as well. I mean, yeah, they have some guns invested, but EDG will now know that the B Heaven player is using that Sheriff. Maybe something to punish.
This is good though,
but
vision block over towards
Heretics
middle,
aren't
question mark
budging at all. They're
created,
just
but
staying in their
look
setup.
at this,
Why
man.
not? Why not gamble at this point? I
Heretics,
mean,
gamble
if they
over
go B,
towards
you can go
A,
for another
kill
retake
trip,
round, whatever.
camera,
Right.
4
And
people.
you got Rian's ult.
And
How
then
on
just
earth
double
the
trips.
EDG win this?
Really
Maybe
bad
it
for
looks like
EDG.
they have a good read that maybe with their Razor they like to end up over towards A.
Interesting timing on the Seekers.
That should give the info that might cause.
Yeah,
a
so many
transition
people are
in
here,
the
they
back
should
and
pivot.
going B.
Three people the
They've
Seekers
got Heaven
spotted.
space. The Seekers that are being traded. It seems like they're still considering it. Have not left Heaven.
25 seconds.
They've got to be cautious.
Gotta
about
use
this
Razor
crunch.
for this.
Time is going so low. If they're gonna go B, they need to go now.
They're patient with it. Benji Fishy again, getting the first. Woot on the cross, and now time is up. They can't really reconsider this. They can't really decide to flip the map. They've got to commit A. 10 seconds left. They're starting to find
know
some of
Benji's
the
here.
advantages. Benji Fishy has not moved at all. Finally
Spike down,
falling.
has no time to plant.
He's picked up the spike, but there's not enough
Yeah.
time. Again,
Holy.
it burns way too
Three
low.
of the Seekers went over towards here and they still went against an
Oh
eco.
my
Like
gosh.
literally, Seekers spotted
I mean, a bit
one,
of
one,
fate
and
played
one.
into
Or
Heretics'
at least I think it
favor,
was
'cause
one.
EDG, had they had gone B, I mean, this is a free round for them. I thought after they invested the Seekers into this round, they
That was a
saw
nice
everything
stack
going
from you
towards site,
guys.
they would know it's
Info.
a stack.
Yeah.
Or
But they don't know.
Amble.
Maybe there's a judge in vent or
Um,
something. You know, it could be so worrisome.
We do
There
it
was something that
sometimes
they saw
where
where they decided to stay
we should
Yeah.
feel a little bit of pressure and
Maybe it
presence
was the
and then just
entry
move
they
over
got. It
to
kind
this
of worked
next one.
against them.
Yeah.
This new split from Heretics, this defensive side, it's looked like night and day. They look so much better.
Look at the position.
That
Boo
looks
is taking.
way better.
He's
One-way
so
sell.
good.
That was a great stack though.
And he was set up off a Rian's there with that flash. This one-way coming through a little bit later. I wonder if that makes EDG second guess it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is nice, man. They
But him
one
alone, I mean,
smoke
he's
and
got a
TPing
raised
across,
nade out
getting
by
hit by the
himself.
flash means they have to use the nade and they
Investing
still
what,
haven't pushed
a
out.
rechargeable
Now they do this
utility
smoke,
and
it
then,
kind
yeah,
of lets
one
them know,
TP.
but
Yeah. You
Heretics
flip
would
trade
take that.
any day.
I was
Sky
literally
flash
gonna
out of
say
them.
that. I'll take an Omen TP for a raise nade any day.
Yeah, and a flash.
Kong still has 2 satchels and his rocket.
I have the spike.
This is interesting here too for Heretics because they haven't really been able to punish some of this early slow default from EDG, at least this round.
One.
Right? In other rounds, they found a lot of success, but this time there hasn't really been a commitment or enough info that's been seen to want to punish.
They are setting up this B split.
It's still
This
nice
will
though
be
from
where
EDG. They block
EDG
vision,
want to end.
default over towards middle. Like their mid
There's
control
3 players of
has been
Heretics here,
good.
and
They
Rian's
take
he's
mid control
tough
all the
in
time.
back sight.
Triple
Goes
stack,
forward
man.
with
Heretics
rocket,
keep
or
having a
excuse me,
stack,
Conker
but this
goes
is
for
great
rocket
pathing from
hand.
him.
Who goes on
That is
top? He gets
really
under
nice
Boo.
from
The
Woot.
Boo punishes back.
Oh my.
gosh, he's got
Holy, that was so good. I can't express how insane that was.
And with 13 seconds left, again, time becomes a factor. Smoggy's healthy, yes. But now he's going to have the neural theft to deal with. Do they try to pounce? Patatech on the swing, willing to give away his
No
life and
time
secure
once
the round
again.
for it.
Oh my god. Woot
Clock
is a
decides
god.
another.
That was unbelievable by him.
I don't know how he's pulling it off. Man.
Class. I mean, he came to play.
12-6.
Even if Kong went to rocket him, he tried to satchel. He's trying to get ahead of it right here. Doesn't end
Like
up dunking
dodging
on
of the
him, he ends up
Razor and
dunking
then
on Chichu.
like I don't know.
And then the other two
Oh
after
my
that.
god, he jumps up too.
Oh
I don't think
my
people understand
gosh.
how hard it is.
To settle your crosshair when
Oh.
you're up, yeah.
Exactly. And just like that, another gun round stolen for Heretics. And Woot, another
Yeah, and that forced him
showstopper.
down to an eco, right? Guy's a monster. What's his actual score right
Heretics
now?
came ready to play. Those changes
Yeah, he's
they
got
made,
another ult.
so fruitful.
Nizinho, I mean, he tempted us with it, right? He teased us with it.
Yeah.
Changes have been made, and we saw the obvious ones, obviously, at the beginning. Woot back on Raze.
Toxins going up.
Maybe that's all they needed, man.
Makes sense.
12
to, me.
to 6.
And with the way the way he played the last map, he's had full momentum, full steam ahead. He brought the heat into this one.
I mean, honestly, the way he's played this tournament.
Yeah, I mean he has some of the most mad
I
stats
still
we've
just can't
seen.
believe he feels nervous. Does not
Out of
look
the
like he
games that
wants
they
to.
played, to have the
Yeah, he's not
consistency of
nervous
his
now.
stats
He's
is
warmed up, he's back,
really
still, right?
insane.
Yeah, he didn't look nervous when he stood up out of his seat there.
That's his baseline. That's so impressive in a player.
EDG with the lean B.
Great
Boost
omen
Paranoia
flash.
will delay things a little bit more.
3-person stacked
40
once
seconds
again
left,
from
the satchel's
Heretics.
out now. Kong with the sheriff in hand. Patatech close by, but it's Rians who punishes.
Oh my
Wow,
Another
man.
kill going the way of Heretics. But they've kept
Ooh.
this really competitive here, but Smog is
So
the only
nice,
one standing.
bro.
He's got a stinger on the other
Yeah,
side.
this is one of their
He will
better
punish with
chances.
one. Baiting Benji Fishy into the swing, but
He
not
has
realizing
no
he's got a
idea
really
how
big
far
window
away
here
he
to play
is.
around.
He's got to be so worried about everything right now in this moment.
He's going to upgrade a weapon.
14
14
bullets.
seconds left. Benji Fishy on the
Wow,
swing.
nicely done from
And
Benji.
he
Just know he's got a ton of
lands
vision on
another
planting.
filthy shot.
He insted him. No time.
Heretics
to
play
even
so
settle
well together.
the crosshair,
It feels
settle
like
the
they have good
movement.
reads at the moment. The amount of times that
EDG, they look
the
so
amount of
good in these
times
eco
that
rounds when it's
EDG have gone
scrappy
into a
and they
site with
go
this
trade for trade,
3-person
but when it comes to the gun rounds,
3-person
it's not
hold,
there.
like on the side
They did a
itself,
really
is
good job here
ridiculous.
trading out. Even the split in heaven, that was good, but that's what I'm talking about. It was instantaneously.
Vamos, Brazil.
What? Okay.
What?
What?
That
What?
coach is looking at him the same way. The supporting
But
coach
let's be
looking at him the
honest,
same
man.
way.
Neil's been
It's like
crazy for the
timeout
past
now.
12 years.
And
Let's
in
be
the
honest.
previous map, I don't remember what the
Yeah,
exact
that's
score
a
was,
bit
but it
for a long
was
time.
in the
That's
first
actually
half. It was
true.
8-2.
7-1 now. A little bit
Oh, it's
earlier.
because of the 7-1, right?
But the same
Oh,
concerns,
yeah,
the
true,
same
actually.
problems.
Damn.
Oh,
I will say, though,
He's
the
not
last
actually
time
crazy,
EDG
he's
did
just
take a
smarter than
timeout,
all
they
of
did
us.
bring that half back, and they closed
There's
it
a
out.
fine line between that.
So this is
That's
a good moment
true,
to
yeah.
potentially get a 7-5 half for EDG.
Sure.
They should be able to have a really good buy into this round. They saved the last one. It was a little dodgy, but you know, it's fine. The thing is Heretics are winning these rounds without having to
Ramos,
invest
Brazil.
a lot of big ults into them.
This idiot, man.
And then they use them for
Oh,
the
that's
gun
not
rounds.
Reddit.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, again, EDG's on eco.
Right.
They,
And then it's
they have a
rinse and
great
repeat.
showing. Comes down to a 1v1.
And then Benji Fishy
That's
shatters
just
the
so
hearts of
funny.
China once more.
Yeah. This
And then we
team-
just replay.
This team in general, they've just gone toe-to-toe
12 to
with the
7.
Chinese teams, and they seem to always
Woot
come out on top.
is insane
And
right now.
FPX really did give them a run
Mango
for their money,
Freeze,
though.
thank you so much, Mango. Chat, you know what to do. While this round
This
goes
time
on, make
around,
sure you
they're
spam
gonna
in the
have
Slug Oiler. Thank you so much, Mango Freeze. Appreciate the 5 gifted, bro. Thank you very much, man. And thank you for all the support as well. 238 altogether gifted from you, man. That
Same
wild
word from
amount of
Chichu
support,
that we've
dude.
seen
Thank
the
you.
last couple of rounds.
If anyone got gifted as well, make sure you at and say thank you to Mango Freeze.
What is the approach here?
Toxins going up.
Slow default hasn't really been getting much value for EDG.
No.
Usually, you
I
try
mean,
to
they've
bait
been
out some
getting through
utility with
middle,
this,
but
Heretics are just so calm. They're so poised to not use anything early on.
The paranoia out in the face of Rians. Boo
Whoa.
repositioning, still saying
what the hell is Smoggy
clear of
doing?
any of that utility, but Smoggy clotheslines him. on the swing. It looks clean as the fight ensues up in heaven.
Patsy, that molly was incredible. I can't believe they forced through it though.
Around Woot. Close by with rocket in hand and satchels
Shot.
to boot. He may not have to use them.
Look at him, man.
Down B.
It's just another dominant stomp.
They know exactly where Chichu is right now. I mean, even Woot just jiggling in spawn here. Why not use the showstopper?
Yeah, I mean, they realize it's a big
I'm not
buy
happy
round.
about
I guess.
Nah, I think it's
Easy
fine, right?
cleanup.
Buy round?
You're so close to the end.
Or are
to have
you
two.
against
The
them?
probability of getting another is pretty
I
low.
don't think
They have
we
the
need
eco.
Heretics aren't even
They have
giving
the
EDG
eco?
a chance
Oh,
in
not really.
those rounds. In the gun rounds.
Yeah.
I don't mind the
Panic attack.
disrespect.
He
I mind
anchored this
using the
heaven
ult.
space so well. That molly to dissuade everybody to run through.
Trying to warn everyone
Run
about
middle,
Woot in
and then
plat chat.
goes
Yeah, he's a
to
god.
teammates.
I should have put him in my
Snaps
top
back. I
top
mean,
15 though,
it's
really.
textbook.
He just plays that so perfectly, understanding.
Just the
his
fact that he
window
was going to
is
be on
there
jawless,
for
we
him to
didn't
focus on
really.
sight. You're
And just the
absolutely
fact he
right.
didn't play too much.
And the star of the show. I mean, Woot.
He only had
He's
like,
sitting
what,
at 14 kills.
3
14
games
and
in.
7 to be exact.
Actually, I mean, 5
kid is
maybe, I
something
guess,
else,
for
man.
playoffs.
On the other side of the stage, Smoggy's the only one who's kind of close, 12 and 7, but and no success for EDG.
Yeah, and Smoggy, he's looked great. He's opened up a lot of rounds for EDG, but they just cannot close
Uh-oh,
it
this
out.
guy's dead.
Here's that punish proactivity
Yeah, look at the
again.
wides.
Go
No,
away.
no way. I was going to
Almost
say, look at
supposed
this
to go
wide
that
swing
way.
from Boo, and then Woot goes close.
More loss there than I think they would have preferred. They got the dog. they
Yeah,
got
maybe
the
a little bit of
paranoia, and they got
overextend
Woot
there,
dead.
but I also think he probably should have won in the jaw.
That doesn't feel too bad, but Kanka going so far up by himself, there's no way the rest of the team can join him. Now a TP through for the
But
Smoggy.
these guys
Down
love
when it's
hitting
late.
B
They've already
site
lost their
before they
duels.
actually
Invested
do
GG
like
falls.
proper B heaven pressure.
Now they're gonna have to dance
Yeah,
around
it's making it
Patatek's ult.
easy. And we changed the sniper over towards B as well, probably because of that.
Heretics right
Yeah.
now. They're just ready for everything. The protocols are in full effect.
Nobody and Smoggy get to the front door and they knock, but they're not allowed in. They have to creep around this pit. Maybe they get into spawn and try to flip the
30
map, but the
seconds
problem
left.
is they have 30 seconds left. There's not a lot of time to think this through.
So awkward in this sky flash from Rians.
Oh, he's gonna oh, but he's not able to dodge the flash. I love the idea.
There's an opening now. There's a chance.
20 seconds left. Boo's hot to trot, rotating over.
Dude, he has to reload and plant at the same time.
Control them as they drop the pit.
Pick goes
Patek
down.
falls
Wait,
for
how have they
TVT
made
here.
this into a winnable round?
Persistent in the attempts. Boo's on the flank. The spike goes down. So does Smoggy.
Getting annihilated as well.
Clinical right now from Heretics.
Agamos, thank you for the prime as well, bro.
Things were going the way of Heretics too.
Thank you very
Slowly
much, mate.
creeping up B heaven, taking your timing when the bomb is being planted. And the protocols that I was talking about, they're trying to punish the Cypher Lurk. They get that done, but on the opposite side of the map, you have a Cypher, you have a Viper that are anchoring the B side.
Right.
They're beckoning EDG to run into that trap setup. And you see the cage come up.
Oh
all of a
my
sudden,
goodness, Slimetry, what have you done now?
Kong is isolated.
only
It's
see your name.
It's brutal right now.
I'm still
for EDG.
scrolling.
And it may have just gotten worse.
66.
Booz has purchased an op.
You went for 66 gifted.
Rotating
Bro, you're a
back A.
lunatic.
That's where EDG's headed.
Chat, you know what to do.
Crosshair
Spam it.
trained. Oh,
Shot,
get
man.
found. Kong down.
Slimetry, thank you so much. That brings you up to 666 altogether.
Fun fact, Doug, I did tell him when I saw him in the bathroom, I wanted to see him
The
buy a bottle
Oiler
on the
is
defensive
here.
side, and I'm glad that he did.
Chat, make sure I see a few of you atting and make sure if you got gifted, you say thank you to
True
Slimetry.
story, I'm actually serious.
Benji fishing
Slimetry,
against
bro,
the
thank you so much, man.
Woot taking a
The
lot of
devil
damage
Oiler
and
with the
Brian
666.
punishes.
I must wait a moment.
Bro, you did
All
44
of these
yesterday as well,
conversations
right?
about EDG playing in front of a home crowd, the
That's
number
an
one
insane
seed
amount
out
to
of
do,
China.
bro. Thank you so much for all the
They're
support.
going to have the 6th man behind them.
Good spam as well,
And it's
everyone.
true, because every single time EDG finds the tiniest bit of success, this place goes insane.
Yeah.
But Heretics have
Honestly, Heretics are
silenced
doing a
this
good
crowd
job of mixing up where
for 11 rounds now.
Benji is as well.
They've definitely asserted their dominance in this series on these two maps. It's not over yet, but you can't help but feel like it is. Like the life is just sucked out of the arena right now. Everyone is in
I think
shock.
they
Yeah,
muted the crowd mics
I mean,
against
it's 10
Vic.
to 1
It's
and you
so
go, okay,
quiet,
Sunset,
bro.
that's a really
Oh
good
my
map
God.
For them, we understand, but Split should be a different story. Kukubi
Slimetry,
actually off the
thank you
desk.
for doing that,
She
man.
was
Thank you,
worried.
thank
Yeah.
you.
And for good reason. But Nilzinho just
They don't
kinda
need to
gave
thank
a
you, but
finger
it's
roll.
nice. I like to see it. I like
And you know
people
what? When
thanking
you
the
get rolled
Oilers.
the way that Heretics got rolled the second time
You're too
around,
kind, bro.
way
Thank
more
you very
confident
much.
going into a map like Split.
yeah, 1000%.
Because it even came down to like shots just being missed for them. And honestly, I feel like we'll have a similar narrative.
Last
for
rounds,
EDG
can
the
they
next
get
time
double?
play Split.
Possibly. An aggressive take of A-main. The paranoia, the flash, the satchel.
Oh boy.
Boo, you madman.
He just ran into the full
Woot.
race nade from Kong.
He just got full tanked by Raise Nade and a bit of a wall.
This is a really aggressive pit.
But they're just delayed.
Like he got lost in his own wall.
Trying to take main, but they have all of these trips. One of them already spotted. Benji Fishy punishes.
Oh man, it's just the king of A side though.
Gotta be careful as he spots another. The cage goes up. Howdong on the swing.
Oh, aye, that's my bad, chat.
Footwork by Benji, but it's not enough.
I'll handle that. I'll take that one. I get it.
3v3 for the site now.
And if they can get the bomb planted, this is where EDG have shined in this series.
They've spotted Kong. And that's their big success right there. You're right, you just mentioned it. This is where success comes through. Kong finding pad attack. These post plants have been good. And they're digging their heels in on this one.
Howdong still has a trip.
So disciplined is EDG.
There.
Heretics are slowly creeping up, seeing if there's any mistake that EDG are making. But right now they're making none. Kong, he might find this timing right here.
Very nicely done.
Oh, he actually has to...
Invested a 1v1. Surely you
God, he
lose
went for the
those
body
like
shot.
a 4K for Kong as
He went
EDG
for the
get
body
their
shot
second,
on
a
him.
silver lining on
And they double their
otherwise
rounds
been
at the end,
disaster.
but my goodness, it's
direct hit.
a rough half.
That's not something you see every day from that showstopper. I swear that thing just peppers players sometimes, does like 20
Body
damage.
shot, yeah, he actually went for it.
But yeah, here's Woot just so confident that he was going to get past that raise nade. And Kong.
Bro, look
woke
how
up in
small
this
his
last
minimap
round.
is.
Man, Smoggy's sitting at 14 and 10.
Bro, look at this guy's minimap.
Nobody else at
Nuts.
double digits.
10 to half the way of Heretics.
Puri
EDG
Janice,
lost,
thank you so much
lacking
as well, the
answers,
6
received
months.
the desk can answer some of those for him.
I tell you one thing, Doug.
Should get
I'm
the,
not sure
should get
at
the
this
interview
point,
guy
like,
back.
EDG is really on the struggle bus, and you got a Heretic squad that is just looking like phenomenal, truly. Let's go ahead and take a look at our HyperX Reflex moment of the day, because you got to give it to the boy Woot, just wooting all over everybody. I mean, this kid
He's just that Woot. The satchel over the rocket is utterly ridiculous.
It looked like, you know, like in the old James Bond movies when he had the ejecto seat car.
Dude, the
you know,
jump
just,
up.
like,
The jump up and gets that
sky.
kill.
What was that?
This kid is
word.
on his best days.
Oh.
Oh damn. It's just crazy to see that Team Heretics can go
Bro,
from
look at
little
that.
split that we saw the other day to this. Having control over everything,
God,
leaving the exactest pace
instant
and
adjustments are
reacting
insane.
to almost every single thing that EDG is doing. And on the end, just look at the end of this round.
Are Heretics the best Sunset team at the
3
moment?
times that EDG
Yeah,
ran
I
out of
think
time
so.
and
It
couldn't
used to be
even get
Paper Rex, but then they changed their comp up a
It's
little
very
bit, and maybe it's not
concerning
as
that
strong.
happened this way.
And it's
Paper Rex
really
against
similar
Heretics
to
would
what we
be
saw from
pretty
some
fun
of the other Chinese teams that have already been eliminated from the tournament.
this map.
Attacking sides where you're not getting enough information, you're contacting and waiting for a mistake from your opponent that never comes, and then you're losing these late rounds. And those mistakes, I mean, they've snowballed into a dominant, likely 2-0 here for Team Heretics.
And you know who got all that information on the Chinese teams? Heretics, because they ran through it time and time again. It was almost as if they got the blueprint, and now they're
Yeah, they actually played all of the
But
Chinese
they still
teams.
Have to close this. They need to keep their head in the game because Kankan on the previous mob, he came alive in the later rounds and he can still do it now.
It's going to be quite the climb for
I
EDG.
predict Heretics or
Can they
EDG.
do
I
it? Let's
predicted
send it back over to
EDG.
Doug and Baby Bay.
Dude, I'm doing worse than a coin.
so much,
I'm giving it to
EDG down
Platchat
8
being
rounds.
the same as a coin.
And
I'm
during
doing
that
worse than a
halftime
coin.
Break there, the crowd was doing their
Playoffs
best
is too
to
much,
will them
man.
back into this map. Maybe it's off of
Playoffs is
back,
too
maybe
much
it's
of me.
off
I
of
peaked
Smoggy
in
who continues
groups,
to
bro.
perform, but there's got to be a spark here. There's got to be something to kindle these flames.
It's just so tough because nothing has gone their way, even the 1v1s, right? Benji Fishy just shutting them out entirely.
You know what? I put too much emphasis on teams having time to look at all
Shining
the
star has been
all
those
of the
post plans,
footage.
But this time it only accumulated 2 rounds for them.
Right. And now you're going to have to deal with Woot on the attacking side.
Yeah.
Watch streamer, honestly, and that has a lot of weight behind it.
And already Heretics doing
Might
a
be right.
4-1. They're fainting the Sky utility.
Okay, so it's
utility at
2-1
A.
right now for Pistols.
Flash was invested, and now the dog.
They're keeping 3 players here. It's a perfect call.
I don't know if there's been enough, really, for EDG to want to move a couple of these players. 2 of them got tagged by the Paranoia, Woot the only one who has not. And he's going to be the one on the
Shot,
small
man.
snap on Howdong's part,
Jesus.
not realizing there's another on the
Oh,
other
he
side.
dinked him
Smoggy-
as well.
Smoggy's able to punish,
Wait, how's this guy alive still?
but he will fall. Chichu trying to wrap around Pillar. Things slow down for just a moment as the dog now from EDG is intended to create a little bit more space. Kong up high, has to get the space back down to Greens with the frenzy at that distance. Will drop the duelist. He falls down to a 1v2. Chichu with the ghost in hand.
Yeah, and he's going to win it, and it's going to double up.
Not in hand, but the
Icy
shot
dump from Patsy.
Great trading from
No time to
Heretics.
plan.
I wasn't ready to lose that
They
pistol,
got
so I'm happy we
scrappy. There was
both
a push and pull on the actual site.
Yeah.
But that frenzy, it was
Doing it
perfect
the easy
for the
way.
situation that Rians was
Yeah.
put in.
3-1 for pistols.
Those close range gunfights, all he has to do is spray and
There's
pray.
not a
Imagine
single
you see the
chance
replay right
we
here.
can get
Even the
eco here,
insta-dink
so
right there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Steady with it.
Oh, he got him too in the back. Oh my
Waving, waving in and out. Just like gliding.
I wonder what he said.
I mean, all steam ahead for Heretics here.
Let's flip and go, Doug.
They've
11-2. A couple of members on EDG have to invest.
they've forced on 2.
Force up the Stinger and the Spectre.
You have to.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That might be the only thing that's gone wrong for Heretics this map.
Yeah,
Literally.
the K-Corp attack trips.
And a slow approach from Heretics. They know that EDG, if they want to
The
win,
Nivera
if they
special.
want to come back into this
Just
map
camera
at
to
all,
spot, trip.
that they have to do something
Yeah, and the good
crazy.
thing about this
He
trip
got
is
landed.
it's
This trip
it's
isn't
pretty much
broken either.
impossible to break.
Oh my gosh.
It's a pesky one. Out on with 2 bullets left. Trying to land the shot. Hasn't managed to, but he got what he was looking for.
Guys are still in the 2023 K-Corp default.
Great opening.
Yeah.
Fact.
Chichu finding some success.
The trip
And
is
that's A site
trip is a
shut down,
beast.
so that's gonna funnel Heretics
It is
to
a good
speed up B.
It seems
I think
like
someone
EDG
did
are
it
ahead
against
of
us
the
quite
2.
recently, actually.
Yep,
I can't remember who it was, though.
And
Yeah,
think we
teams in
just announced it.
EMEA have started using it.
As soon as that
It
kill
might have
came
been
through, they started to
Liquid.
rotate.
Wait, did you play on this map?
remember, it was Howdong who was the first
No, I
one
don't
here.
think so.
The dog out through the smoke.
But I think we played
The
someone in
cage
Crack
goes
and
up.
we
The
now.
Oh,
It's
okay.
really nice, but Howdong not able to find any success on the other side of it. A Smoggy will fall too. They still have the 2 weapons they've invested, and Chichu's Sheriff strikes again. Now, finally, falling Kong from up in heaven, getting a couple.
Oh, we had only
Gonna get the kill again.
just. I thought he was
Just
going to
when it
get
seemed
out of
like
there,
Kong
but
was
Booth
gonna
just
deliver
tagging him through the
magic.
floor.
Heretics get to series point.
It's the same narrative as those
Oh.
1v1s on the
Kind of
opposite
annihilated
side.
him.
When EDG were on attack, it was Benji Fishy that was
Then
winning the
Kong Fu?
1v1s. In this case, it's Boo. But honestly, Kong, he did everything he could. He had to reload here, and the patience of Boo. I mean, just tapping away, securing the round win, and you have to buy anything now for EDG. They have rifles, they have
End
Spectres.
chances. Dude, how's playoffs just more convincing than anything
Chichu
in
hit some
groups?
Really nice sheriff shots.
It's been borderline perfect up until this point. Kong's able to get a couple of kills back.
Finally, an advantage for EDG in one of these rounds.
But is it too late?
Feels like it is, Doug.
Toxins going up.
While all that's happening, all this B main pressure is happening, Benji Fishy is solo taking A ramp control. He broke the Cypher cam, so that will bait over a rotate from Chichu to try to help his teammate.
If he catches out Howdong here, this would be big.
Almost does.
And he does. The problem is, while that fight was
Well,
going
the
on,
team's
Chichu
about 100
started
fees
to
lost
rotate
to
back
their
as well.
pick
The
game.
truth
Yeah,
is,
that's true.
Heretics have a
Just
full open
everyone's
map right
regretting
now.
their pick. I mean,
was about to say,
Fnatic
that
had no
opens
choice, but
The middle area of the map for Heretics. Once Benji Fishy sees this Viper, that might be a cue for Heretics to maybe go back to mid.
not that
They're gonna lean into this. They're
not that
still coming this
EDG
way.
would have wanted to pick Genji anyway though as
Sometimes
well.
just grouping up and healing your teammate is the right call.
Like, Paper X
Shade
is the
out.
biggest
They've
mess
been
up.
so good at trading in this series so far. Doesn't get traded this time around. That cage was the problem for them.
Oh, Chichu's filling in on the space. And Kong from the other side. Oh, I thought it was going to happen.
Yeah, they got
gets his
Razor.
score,
We'll
though.
slow
EDG
we'll
gets
slow
a
calm
three.
this down.
And
We
the
will slow
Rockets
calm
online
this
for
down.
the
There's a
duelist.
world, but
Yeah, he hit some crazy
I'm not believing
Spectre
yet. I'll put
sprays.
that out there.
The first time in B main, the little collat right here.
Yeah.
This was really nice. And then in the back of the A side here. I mean, it's not easy to get kills with the Spectre with this distance ahead of you. He was dead on. So clean.
I mean, you would imagine so,
Still can't help
Symmetry.
but feel like it's a little too late.
Damn, dude, the amount of
looks like that's the case on
defeated
Facebook,
coach
doesn't
cams
sound
we've
like.
seen. I am
Kong
not wanting to come
has been
back.
sparked before. Maybe he can do it
Dude,
again.
this whole year,
Heretics
man,
in the
I'm
beginning
seeing
of round.
coaches
They
get
just
cut
so
mid-season
has the
because
pick.
of a singular limb,
They just
and I'm just
fully get
seeing the
ahead of
most
it.
depressed coaches
Was
knowing that
intended
they
to be
spent
mid
like
control,
3
has been
months
lost right off the
just
bat,
for
and now the
moments
pick
like
goes
this.
down.
It
It's
does not make
ludicrous.
me want to come back, I'll be honest.
Now Howdong with all the pressure
It looks so
surrounding him will
destroying.
fall. Kong is able to get one, make that a second. The
Great
Spectre and
nade.
the Ghost on the other side, the Paranoia out.
Bro, his team are
This might be too
far
much even
away.
For Heretics to pull off, but Kong Kong will fall. Can they upgrade the weapon from there? No, I think it's a little bit too far away.
Omenor,
Oh my gosh,
lovely
it's
on
beautiful.
this.
This rotation.
I mean,
because
how
of the
enough?
Omenor.
How enough do you win this if you're EDG?
Patty Tech has having control.
That's good
Yeah,
though.
but he's already been flashed off. They understand
Yeah,
where
flash
he is, or
hits
at least
and
have a
then
good idea about it. Can they close this out? Boo's
I'm
upgraded to the
surprised.
Guardian in hand now,
Flash
but he's
hits and they
playing
go
close.
heavy
In
sight.
elbow. Nobody and Smoggy both there. No
Because you would
Paranoia,
imagine they
no
have this
flash, no
crossfire
dog,
right now, but
just the smokes. And as
he
the
could
spike
like
continues
this
to
guy
tick
Heaven
away,
could be anywhere, bro.
urgency continues to swell for EDG. They've got to go here, and they've got to go fast. The first one through. Patatek still playing up in Heaven. He's crept out on the other side, confirming that there's no presence. One comes through.
Yeah,
but
and
it
this
falls
guy
down
used
to
both
one.
smokes, so he has no
Patatek
smoke to
playing
cover
up
the spike
Time
itself for
so
the
short.
defuse.
As the smoke goes down, he tucks behind him. Smoggy has to hold it, not even able to get it to have damage dealt.
Yeah, and that's
But I
it.
don't think he's got enough time. The
Damn,
grip,
bro,
Weaver
congrats.
strikes
That was a,
again.
that was a
Congrats.
nice win.
Sweep of the Chinese
That was a
teams
lot
as Heretic
cleaner than
bests
what I thought it
That was
EDG.
very clean.
Team Heritage.